Let me begin with the most important reference point in talking about China's politics, the 1989 incident. The Tiananmen massacre created a strong sense of fear and dismay of general politics among the people. Any room for public systems, checks and balances against the governmental abuse of power was taken away. It also created a fear and a crisis, the sense of fear and crisis within the communist regime, because it had brought unprecedented public awareness to human rights, democracy. Life was no longer the same for the rulers, who had to face a completely different domestic and international environment. The subsequent disintegration from trade, Deng Xiaoping took the famous Southern Inspection Tour to further economic opening. Communist officials at all levels soon realized the three realities. First, the Chinese Communist Party's stay in power has nothing to do with the communist ideals. Second, economic growth means everything. That is continued economic growth. He has abolished the practice of the collective leadership, which was adopted in 1982 to prevent a return to the totalitarian terror of Mao era, which produced such horrors as a cultural revolution. All this has undergone through the power struggles in form of anti-corruption campaign. In doing so, he has alienated his comrades at all levels. Xi Jinping's anti-corruption campaign is the two China ruling model that I talked about, corrupting the elite and exchanging corruption for loyalty. This model has become increasingly costly and thus almost unbearable. But ending that model without granting people more liberties is an impossible task. The only thing it can achieve is stay in power to this day. I think this is the deepest crisis facing Xi Jinping regime. But I do not pretend that the revolution will take place tomorrow. China is so complicated, but we have to lay out the necessary conditions for change so that we can come up with a transition or revolution as international recognition and support for the viable democratic opposition. These are four factors have to be present at the same time for change. Let me elaborate a little bit. First, China's stability sustaining system treats every citizen as a potential enemy, and it has successfully made them, and this regime does not lack enemies. With a slower economic growth, the grievances of the citizens will be laid bare, and social unrest can only be mounting. Second, the stability in the leadership. As I said earlier, one of the 60-some peaceful transitions to democracy in the past few decades have come as a surprise to the US and the rest of the world. Above all else, we must maintain our faith in our compatriots that they can and will join the vast majority of the world's peoples who now live in free or at least partially free countries. An opening for change could come in the next few